Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis for the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show. We've got high school golf regionals next week at Ogilby Tuesday and Wednesday, and Wahama will be there. They're inside of B-Dubs tonight with us to preview some of the action. We're joined by head coach Randy Pierce of the White Falcons. Coach, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Michael. Thanks for having us here tonight. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We had you on last year. It's a fun tradition. To punch your ticket at regionals and to seal the deal Monday, how did it feel? Was it a little bit of a relief?
It was a relief just to know that, that we're going on now to the state tournament, because I think we have a really, really good chance to get up there and really make a good showing. We were a little disappointed in regional because we ended up runner-up, but we went against a really, really good Charleston Catholic team that played lights out. Their number one, Will Groove, shot -5, and it's hard to beat that.
So you look at the totality, 142-24 record for the season. What clicked with this group?
They just started right off the season. They played a lot during the summer. All four of them did. Played in a lot of Callaway events and that type of stuff. And plus, they're all good friends, so they do a lot of bantering and playing against each other in the summer and doing pickup games, so to speak. And we were ready. We were ready to go as soon as the clock struck on August 4th. We were ready to rock and roll.
How important is it for them to compete amongst one another? Does that kind of simulate what it'll be like when there's an opponent out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Minus the jawing, because they have a tendency to want to kind of jaw each other a little bit, when they're out there by themselves. But no, it does. It really helps them along the way to give them some good competition. And they want to play at the Blues. They want to play from the tips every time we go out, and I think that just helps to prepare us. But we've got a very, very talented team this year.
Talking here with White Falcon head golf coach Randy Pierce. This team captured the LKC championship. What did it mean to do that?
That was awesome. That was, as far as we know, the first LKC championship ever won by Wahama Golf. And we've been right at the edge a couple different times. Grant Roush has always played spectacular there. Matter of fact, he's won Player of the Year and LKC champ the last 3 years in a row. But his team was there with him this time, and we got to win it all.
So, introduce the fans to the cast of characters. Who are the four guys that are going to be going to Ogilby next week?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Playing usually in that 3 and 4 spot, and actually it's really interesting. We basically go off of averages, and Jesse Jordan, who is a senior, he's playing right now with a 9-hole average of 43.6, and right with him in that, what I'm playing in the 3 spot, is Nate Harris. He's a junior. Has been playing a lot with these kids too. He's at a 43.6 as well. So here we are, 2.5 months into the season, and both of them have the exact same score. So and I'm going to be totally honest with you. That's where the state tournament's going to be won at, is between those 3 and 4 guys and how they play there. And then our number 2 is Brady Meadows, and then he's been really, really improved this past year and playing well. And then what can we say about Grant Roush? I mean, everybody knows what Grant's been able to do, not only for Wahama Golf, but also for himself individually. And he won the state championship as a sophomore a couple years ago, and he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
So you've been to Ogilby, you've coached, you've spectated as an what do they call it there when you're perched up on top of the hill, you're spotting other people's shots?
Yeah, spotting, yep.
You've seen where people have gone right, where they've gone wrong.
Yep.
What are some of the keys, some of the do's and don'ts for the Ogilby course?
Ogilby is such a challenge. The greens are fast. They cut them low, they roll them twice, and they're really, really slick. I mean, they're very hard to putt on. But Ogilvy's also a course that's very long. You got to be able to hit a good shot off the tee, even to get to the fairway. The greens are positioned where it's very difficult, and they always have the pins tucked. And they set that course up, honestly, really, really hard for these kids to play. But we have taken these kids there so many times, and they know this. I know sometimes when they close their eyes to go to sleep at night, they know every shot and they know every hole. And that's where you want to be, in this situation where we're at and where we're headed to in the next couple of days here coming up this week, is they know exactly where they need to be on what hole.
Randy, what got you into coaching golf?
I've always loved it. I played actually for Wahama Golf. I was part of the 79 team that won state runner-up as a freshman, and then played my sophomore, junior, and senior year. through 1982, and I've always played the game. But when the opportunity came for me to get it just here 7 years ago, I couldn't pass it up. And I want to tell you something else. I mean, York Ingles has been with me the whole entire time. His son Connor, he kind of started the whole new transition of what Wahama golf is today. And York's a great coach. I'm so thankful to be with him. And he's actually going to take the junior high program. I'm going to step back from it a little bit. I'm going to work with some granddaughters, teach them how to play the game during the spring. But York, he's a great asset, and I love having him.
What has this group of seniors meant to you?
Oh, man, yeah, I don't want to get too emotional about that. But these guys been with them ever since 6th grade. And when we were in junior high playing 8th grade, I could have toured with these guys. They were phenomenal, and they're just a great bunch of kids. I've got to know them really, really well, just like my own boys. And we have fun. And at the same time, when we know it's time to go, they're ready to go.
You're right, no time to get emotional yet. One tournament, the tournament
right. Yep.
left to go, the state tournament at Ogilvie Resort next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be there giving you coverage on the Valley today, on WMOV, also on our sports reports with the Wolf. I know Colton Jeffries with the River Cities newspaper. He'll also be there. We're bunking up for it, so
awesome.
Appreciate you stopping by, Coach.
No, thanks so much, guys. Hey, and I've got new hats for you and
go.
Pop.
So that's what I'm talking about.
I've got this, what Grant Roush won the States with as a sophomore. You could have your choice of that, or you could even get, I think Pop would look good in this.
I think
with
so,
him
too.
A bucket hat. So
give him some good coverage all the way around, block the sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Michael. We appreciate you guys so much.
We'll step away. We're back with assistant coach York Ingles after this.
Favorite song?
Can't ask me that.
It's like asking someone who their favorite kid is.
So you're saying you love all 26 of your little babies equally?
Yes, but only that sweet, sweet honey barbecue is going to private school.
I knew you had a favorite. Can I have a wing?
Nope.
Hey, Gallipolis, big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 for $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 is available at participating locations for a limited time only. Pricing may vary by region. See server for details. Taxes and fees extra, not valid with any other discount or offers. And we're back to it on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show inside of Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis. Got the White Falcon Golf Squad getting ready for states as we're joined by assistant coach York Ingles. How are you feeling about it? Any jitters? What's the mindset at this point?
A lot of anticipation. I've been looking forward to this all year long. Golf season goes real quick. But yeah, I'm anxious to get up to Wheeling and see how this thing's going to turn out.
41-1 against single A competition this year.
Unreal.
What makes this group so special?
They have such good camaraderie. All the kids really like each other. They're really a team, which you really don't get that so much in golf. But we went up to Wheeling last week. We had a match with Wheeling Central just to play Ogilvie. And I was elected to be the driver, and I took everybody in my van, and it was just fun listening to all 5 kids, talk to each other, and you can tell they're friends on the golf course and off the golf course. Just a real good group of kids.
So was it playing at a state tournament level as far as the golf course?
Not yet,
okay.
But it was getting close. We played a Callaway Junior Tour event there in August, and it was more resort-style greens. You could tell they were getting speedier, and the pin placements is what makes the difference too. With a speedy green and real tough pin placements, it makes it real tough. So they got a good test of what it's going to be like next week.
How do you avoid the 3 to 5 putts out there?
Well, you just can't be aggressive. If possible, try to stay below the hole. Uphill putts are a whole lot easier than downhill putts. So, again, not so much trying to make putts, just more work on pace and trying to get your first putt close where you don't have those little knee knockers on 3 to 4 footers. It's tough up there, though. So.
Talking to York Ingles, so what made you want to get into coaching golf, and how can you help these guys get better?
Well, I started when my son, being a junior golfer, all through junior high, and then when he turned in 9th grade, when he was going to join the varsity, we lost our golf coach, John Arnott, to Point Pleasant. And it just so happened I knew Randy, and he works right across the street from me. And he came over one day and said, "What do you think about taking this golf program? Or what do you think about me taking the golf program?" And like I said, my boy was going to be a freshman, and I think that's a great idea. And I'll help you however I can. So we started with my boy Connor in 9th grade. And then these boys here were just in 6th grade. So they were just getting into the junior high program. So I've known these kids since they've started, and it's just it's good as just to see the kids grow, see their games grow. These kids here were undefeated in junior high school. I mean, they never lost a match. Really impressive. Yeah. And again, as Connor grew up, and Connor did get to play 1 year when he was a senior, and Grant and Brady and Jesse was just a freshman, and they made state tournament. They finished 3rd in the state tournament. So I enjoy the competitiveness. I'm getting a little older, so being around the young, they say, if you're around young people, it kind of keeps you young, and I think it does.
Talking to White Falcon assistant golf coach York Ingles, what tests your nerves more, playing golf or watching as a coach?
Watching. Watching as a parent first.
Yeah.
The parent part is tougher because you really put yourself into your kid, especially if he does bad. You feel bad for him, and here I can be a little more, critique their game a little bit, and they'll listen to a little bit more what I say. My son Connor got to a point where he didn't really want to listen to that anymore. Now Randy could talk to him, but I couldn't. But no, the boys are very receptive to coaching. They're looking for advice, and like I said, they do real well.
So what is the itinerary from now until Oglebay? How do you try to get them ready to tee off there on Tuesday?
The kids, we've made state tournament every year since they've been a freshman. So this will be their 4th trip to Oglebay. So we know the course. We would go out and play a Callaway deal. Wheeling Central, like I said, we had a match with them earlier this year. So they know what they're getting into. We are actually going up a day early on Sunday, and we're doing a little parent-child practice round. So I'm
any little side competition going on there?
Maybe. I got Brady's dad doesn't play golf, so I'm going to be his partner.
Okay,
but Grant will have Mitch Roush as there, and Luke will be with Nate, and the Jordans will be there. So we'll have we got 2 tee times at Oglebay on Sunday to get a practice, and also to let the parents know how tough of a task these boys are going to be doing on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's kind of easy to judge it from just riding in a cart, but when you got to play it, you got to putt on these greens.
I couldn't imagine.
No. So I want all the parents to know, hey, don't be criticizing the kids, because this is a tough deal here. So.
That is York Ingles on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show inside of Buffalo Wild Wings. Good luck. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Coach.
We'll step away. We start our player interviews on the other side.
What's your favorite song?
Can't ask me that. It's like asking someone who their favorite kid is.
So you're saying that you love all 26 of your little babies equally?
Yes, but only that sweet, sweet honey barbecue is going to private school.
I knew you had a favorite. Can I have a wing?
Nope.
Begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you.
Hey, Gallipolis, big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 for $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 is available at participating locations for a limited time only. Pricing may vary by region. See server for details. Taxes and fees extra, not valid with any other discount or offers. And we're back to it on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show inside of Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis. I'm with Grant Roush. Grant, how are we tonight?
Good.
So you return to the beat-up show. That means States is right around the corner. Was it a relief? I know you guys probably wanted to win regionals, but did it feel good to punch the ticket?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hard to compete with what Charleston Catholic shot, but it's still a relief. We're still going, so I'm excited.
What do you think has made this group special? You guys have won at a really high clip, 142 and 24. How has it kind of all come together this year?
Well, the whole team is like best buds, so that helps a lot, I'd say. But we have a really good connection.
So I guess a lot of probably rounds during the summer you guys play. Are they match play rounds, stroke play? Kind of talk about what it takes to go at it in practice, and then, of course, winning during the matches.
So we do a lot of scrambling. So the matches we have between each other, they get pretty intense. But yeah, it keeps the level high.
So you got several medalist finishes this year. What do you think worked this season?
I mean, early this summer I had a kind of rough summer, but I worked through it. Coach Short, Coach Randy, I mean, they helped me a lot. I mean, just getting through the hard times, I mean, I had to get hot at some point, so.
What did it mean to win the LKC both individually and as a team?
That was awesome. I mean, first time in school history, that's a big, feat, so that's awesome. But this year was my 3rd year in a row winning individual, so that was cool. Just an honor, really, to represent our school and do well.
What's your wheelhouse? What's the favorite part of your game?
I don't know. I'd say my putting, chipping and putting around the greens. I'm not the best ball striker, but I'm working on it.
How much time do you put into golf? What's the calendar like? I know you're active on the Callaway tournament. Just what is kind of the yearly calendar for you?
I mean, every day in the summer, and then high school golf. But in the winter, we have a simulator at the golf course, and I try to get in there as much as I can. But I mean, it's every day in the summer and spring and fall, but when it comes to winter, I kind of like to take a little break. But
it's good to take a break, otherwise you get burned out.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, you won the state championship. What do you remember from that, and can you draw upon that experience this year?
I could probably remember every golf shot I hit in that tournament, honestly. I mean, it was just so surreal and awesome, dream come true. I mean, I'm definitely trying to do it again this year.
What's it like to have a putt that dramatic to literally win a golf tournament?
Well, I wasn't trying to think about it that much, but it's like the first putt that I've ever had to win a tournament. I mean, so there was a lot of pressure, but I knew I just dead center in the cup. Let's go.
You were there recently at Oglebay. What were your takeaways from the golf course?
When we went, I mean, it's set up the same as the state, almost harder. I've never seen some of the whole locations they had set up for us, but yeah, just Oglebay that I remember is just super tough.
And is there any advice that you give your teammates before Tuesday?
Let's go get a state championship.
Yes, sir. That's Grant Roush on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll step away. We'll come back.
What's your favorite sauce?
Can't ask me that. It's like asking someone who their favorite kid is.
So you're saying that you love all 26 of your little babies equally?
Yes, but only that sweet, sweet honey barbecue is going to private school.
I knew you had a favorite. Can I have a wing?
Nope.
The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
Bank congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, Go Bucks! We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
And we are back to it on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show, live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis. We've got Jesse Jordan here of the White Falcon squad. Jesse, glad to have you. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
How do you feel about the game moving into states?
I'm feeling good about it. We got a good team. This year's going to be the year that we win this thing.
So you're coming off of regionals. You get second as a squad. Maybe not the result that you hoped for, but enough. You grind out an 83 yourself. How do you think you played?
I played bad at the start, 7 over after 4, and then I was 6 over after the last 14. So, I guess the last 14 I played pretty good.
How much of the game is physical? How much is mental? And just how do you regather yourself after a rough start?
90% of it's mentally, and then I think 10% is physical. After I regroup, I just go in hole by hole and trying to get that first par and then keep going on a train.
What do you think the best shot you hit this season was?
I haven't hit a good shot yet, but on the first hole of states will be the time I hit a good shot.
All right, I don't mind the mindset. What club are you taking?
5 iron because we're playing number 10 to start.
Gotcha. You were at Ogilvy. I'll ask you too. What were your takeaways from how the golf course was playing?
It's a really nice course. It's playing pretty hard. Pin locations are tough, and the greens are just really slick.
Give us an idea of your game. What's your wheelhouse? What do you do best? How do you like to work the ball as far as left to right, right to left, to sort of break down the Jesse Jordan golf game?
Usually driver is a little to the right. Not terrible, but I usually hit a little pull draw with irons.
A pull draw?
Yeah.
I hear you. As we're getting ready for the state tournament at Ogilvy Resort in Wheeling. How about this one? What do you have in the bag? Take us through your set.
Driver, 3-wood, 3 hybrid.
Brands also.
TaylorMade driver, Callaway 3-wood, Tideless T100 irons, 5-3 pitching wedge, and then Tideless and Mizuno wedges.
What would be the number one club that you need the most, that if it snapped in half, you'd be in trouble?
Driver.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. As we're here with Jesse Jordan, what do you think has clicked with this group this season? Why have you guys been so successful?
We got ourselves on a good mindset and we rely on each other and push. When one of us is playing bad, we just regroup each other and just talk back and forth. So I think that's what gets us back on our mindset the most.
That is Jesse Jordan. Best of luck to you next week at States. Appreciate you stopping by. We are back after this with Nate Harris on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show.
Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group, building stronger communities together with you.
Ask me that. It's like asking someone who their favorite kid is.
So you're saying that you love all 26 of your little babies equally?
Yes, but only that sweet, sweet honey barbecue is going to private school.
I knew you had a favorite. Can I have a wing?
Nope.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show inside of Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis. We are joined by Nate Harris. Nate, how does it feel to be going to a state tournament? Just what's going through your head before the action at Ogilby next week?
I'm pretty excited about it, really, and, always nervous, really. And, yeah, that's just about it.
So take me through your season. Do you feel like you got better this year? Just how do you feel like you've played?
I have definitely improved from last year a lot, and this year's been all right. I feel like I played pretty good.
Talking to Nate Harris, average 43.67 for the season. What do you do well? What's the strongest part of your game?
Well, it was chipping, but that's kind of faded away, and it's now my driver.
Hey, that's how the game of golf goes. How do you like to work the ball?
I naturally fade it, but I could hit draws and hit it straight most of the time.
For you, what was the highlight this year? What was your best round?
My best round was a 79.
How does it feel to kind of be in the groove? When you're locked in, what's that like?
When I'm locked in, I really don't worry too much, and I just try to put no pressure on myself, really.
Talking to Nate Harris, fired a 79 at the regionals to help seal the deal as we'll continue along. What is in your bag? Take me through 1 through 14 specifics. The Nate Harris bag, what do you got?
All right, we'll start off with putter. My putter is a 2-ball Odyssey.
Okay.
And I got a 52-degree wedge and a 56 and a 60, and those are all Mizuno.
What do you like playing better, the bump and run, or do you want to flop it up high?
Flops, all the way.
Pure flop shot.
Yeah.
Guy. Okay.
Always.
Who's your favorite golfer, pro player?
Probably Rory McIlroy.
Okay. Who on the team plays the slowest? Who do you want to be behind the least?
I feel like I play the slowest, really.
Okay. I've always wondered, slow play drives me crazy. What are you doing? What is the whole routine for?
Well, I just try and line up my putts really good, and that end up 3-putting anyway, but
that happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, how do you keep it at a 3-putt at Ogilby and keep things from turning into 4 putts? Because I've seen it happen to people. Just what are the key to putting those greens?
Well, a 4-putt's definitely happened a lot to me, especially on some harder holes, and I just try to really lag every shot just close as I can to the pin.
And here with Nate Harris inside of Buffalo Wild Wings. Appreciate you for stopping by. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
We're back after this with Brady Meadows. Don't go anywhere.
What's your favorite sauce?
Can't ask me that. It's like asking someone who their favorite kid is.
So you're saying that you love all 26 of your little babies equally?
Yes, but only that sweet, sweet honey barbecue is going to private school.
I knew you had a favorite. Can I have a wing?
Nope.
University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallion, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
And we're back to it on the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show inside of Buffalo Wild Wings and Gallipolis. We've got White Falcon golfer Brady Meadows. Glad to have you back. How we doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Doing outstanding. Just how excited are you to go back to states? Just what's going through your head? You got another shot at it.
It's exciting. I'm glad to stay in the Hampton one more time with all my teammates. That's always a good time.
Best Hampton in the world, right?
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah, right there across from TJ's. That's a good spot. 39 scoring average this year. You've improved every season you've been in this program. This year, what's worked?
My short game's improved, I think. I used to 3-putt like 4 or 5 times around on 9 holes, but now I hardly ever do it on 9 holes.
We were talking about that with Nate in the last segment. Is it more lag putting, sort of? What's gotten better?
Yeah, it's my lag putting. I used to put them within like 5 feet every time and miss like all of them, but now I've got it into like 2 or 3 feet, and I don't know, gotten pretty good at it, I guess. I don't know.
How do you feel like you played at regionals the other day?
I played all right. I hit the ball good, but I didn't hit many greens. I think I hit like 9, and it's hard to score whenever you don't hit greens. But.
You got overall second place at the LKCs. Grant got first. How did it feel for you and your buddy to kind of dominate the conference and to play that well?
It felt good. I think after like the 9th hole, we were like a shot off from each other, and I really wanted to beat him, and I think I got my head a little bit, but still finished second.
Is there a lot of trash talk back and forth there?
No, we don't trash talk at all.
Not at all? No, okay, I don't believe that. As we're here with Brady Meadows inside of B-Dubs. Give me 2 or 3 keys to playing the Oglebay course. What does it take to score low out there?
You gotta stay below the hole. If not, more than likely you're going to 3-putt. I mean, it'll roll back down off the green or in a bunker or something crazy. Try to hit as many fairways as you can because the rough up there is thick and it's hard to get out of it. And I don't really know what else.
Jesse Jordan gave the political answer earlier and just said the next one, but what was your best shot this season?
I'm saving it for Oglebay.
All right, fair enough. As we're here with Brady, who's your favorite golfer?
Tyrell.
Clubhouse professional?
Oh, yeah.
All right, gotcha. Has he helped your game along?
He did remember I was younger. He taught me how to chip and putt, and I think that's why my short game is how it is today.
What's your favorite non-Riverside golf course?
Probably Edgewood Golf Club.
That is a good one. Why does that one fit the eye? That's one of my favorites too.
I don't know. It's just the scenery of it. I like the scenery of it, and it's kept up. Greens are nice, bunkers are nice, fairways are nice.
Yeah, it's nice and flat, big greens. You can score low out there. I'm with you. Any advice to your teammates? I guess everybody's played Oglebay at this point, but as a leader on this team, what would you kind of tell the squad before you go out there for real on Tuesday?
If you make a bogey, take the bogey. You know, you're going to have it. Try to stay below the hole, and try to hit greens if you can.
Brady, good luck. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
White Falcon Golf Team, always the best. We got some more free hats. Hopefully they had fun, as we'll thank Tom Sussman for operating the camera and the production, and to the fine folks here at Buffalo Wild Wings. This has been Michael Sussman. Have a wonderful evening.